Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a get ready with me. I am so excited to do this video today. I don't know about you guys, but I don't feel like I've done like a tutorial, let alone a get ready with me in a really long time. So I figured today would be a perfect day for that. I got a lot of comments in my most recent video about my eyelashes, like what eyelashes I was wearing. And I actually recently did eyelash extensions, so I thought I would show you guys how to get ready with me with like my eyelashes on, because it has cut down doing makeup so by like, I can't even tell you how much. Mascara is always so tedious and time consuming, and honestly takes the longest part for me to get ready. I decided to dive in and get my eyelashes done. Not only that, I don't have to wear makeup all the time, which is so nice because I honestly don't wear makeup every day or all the time in general, so when I do, it definitely kind of spices everything up a little bit, and I don't know, I just really love the look of it. I could do a whole video on my eyelashes. If you guys want to see that, do let me know in the comments below. But anyway, if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, then do keep watching. I've been trying this out. This is the Dermologica Daily Super Exfoliant, and it just makes my skin feel really clean and just really smooth and soft, and I think it's really nice to use before I like start putting on the rest of my like makeup and skin products and whatnot. But anyway, this is just, it's a very interesting product to say the least. It's basically like a powder. Just put like a little, I don't know, like quarter size amount, and then you wet it. You're just going to rub it around your face and then rinse it off. I am going to just take some Shape Tape concealer, and I don't really wear foundation. I don't know if many of you guys do know. If you're some of my old subscribers, you know that I'm not big on wearing foundation all the time. I only wear it whenever I feel like my skin is having like a breakout. If I have that special occasion to wear it, I just don't wear it all the time. I just mainly use concealers and some powder, and that's pretty much it. The key to these concealers is to set them, because if you don't, they're gonna crease, mainly especially underneath the eyes, and to also use a primer spray, or not a primer spray, but a setting spray really does help as well to kind of have it melt into the skin more. So that's my trick whenever I do just use concealers and no foundation. So I'm between two shades. I'm in medium and tan. So medium is for when I'm a little bit more on the paler, not paler side, but just not as tan. I was just recently in Hawaii, so my skin definitely got darker, so I do use the tan shade, but I also use the medium shade to highlight. So this is probably going to be too much already because it's so full coverage. And I definitely like using the Beauty Blender with them, because if I don't, I've tried using it with a brush, and personally I just don't feel like it's blends into the skin as well. I feel like it, if anything, it sits on top of the skin with a brush rather than with the sponge. And not only that, at least when I use this kind of a brush, it really does show the brush strokes. I definitely love using the sponge. I recommend the Beauty Blender, not just for this concealer, but for any other concealer. It really does melt into the skin perfectly. As you can see, it's so flawless. Wow, I just took way more product from the other eye. And just blend that. And don't forget to get your inner corners. That's super important. Okay, and then for setting powder, I'm not going to use the translucent setting powder. I'm actually going to use the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I haven't used this one in a long time, so I kind of want to see how it works with this concealer. This concealer definitely has to be set. Like I said, it's definitely key to making this stuff work. I'm going to also go use this and just go over where I set that with the Laura Mercier, and just to help brighten it a little bit more, mainly underneath the eyes. And I'm going to take my Hourglass bronzer. This is such a great bronzer. It's so good. I feel like it looks good on everyone's skin tone, and I've used it for a really long time too. And this is just to bronze up the face. Take the more gray tone shade in the middle and just carve out pretty much the hollows of my cheek. So right underneath, just to define them a lot more. I think I'm going to use Rockateur by Benefit. Swirl that in there. I just like the flush of color it gives. It's not too pink, but it's just a perfect amount. I really like it. Then I'm going to take the Laura Gilded Honey, Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter. I haven't stopped using this, guys. It's so good. I don't know if you can tell. I'm putting a dent in it, that's for sure. Highlight the tops of my cheekbones, just like this. Sort of in this like C shape. And then for my nose, I kind of like to be a little bit more precise with that one. Take a brush like this. It's like my under eye brush. It's very small and precise, but I like how it's flat so I can just get a really good line. Just do that right down the middle of my nose. Tattoo liner. I have a really small one. I need to get a new one. And I'm going to line the tops of my lashes. I do have a little bit of creasing from the concealer right on the lids of my eyes, so I'm just going to blend that out with some powder. Just on the lids, like that. Just because I don't want to like look down and have like a big crease of concealer. It's never cute. I also need to add some bottom mascara, so I'm going to take the Mad Lash by The Balm, and I use this on my bottom lashes. I use this and I'm going to mainly focus, not necessarily filling them in, but just shaping them a little bit better, particularly the ends of my brows. I'm just going to touch up a little bit on this front brow because this one's a little bit more defined than this one. So I definitely try to make them match up a little bit more, but it's a little difficult with brows because we all know brows are sisters, not twins. And then I'm just going to run some brow gel through them. I really wanted to use this palette. I'm just going to do something really simple. I know I've already applied some eyeliner, but I just use one color, and it's the color Kim from the Master Palette by Mario. Like, this is my favorite shade ever, and I just put it in the hollows of my cheeks, of my eyes, so pretty much like right in the fold. It really doesn't do a ton, but I just feel like it gives it a little bit more oomph to it, up to your eyes, and then not only that, it kind of defines them a little bit more, which I like. Just kind of putting it right in the crease and a little bit above it too so that you can't see the shade, but it just gives a nice rose gold effect. For some reason, my camera decided not to record me putting the lip color on, so I'm just going to tell you guys which ones I used. So I used Limbo by ColourPop. It was a little bit too dark gray tone-ish for me. Like, I don't know, you can kind of see it peeking through still. But then I went on top of with the NYX Stockholm Soft Matte Lip Cream, and that just kind of muted it out a little bit, took it down a couple notches. It's still a little more brown than I wanted to, but I think it works. Don't you think? I think it's kind of cool. Last but certainly not least, we are going to use a setting spray. I have been using the Coconut Rose Toner by Kopari. This stuff really is nice for setting your makeup. It's very refreshing. So yeah, this is really good. So I'm just going to set everything. So refreshing. Oh my god. Especially it's so hot in my room right now. This feels so good. That is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will have everything that I used in this video linked down below. Also, guys, don't forget to subscribe so that you know every time I make a new video. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!